Hello, friends. Welcome to everyone who has that are just joined the channel or the Facebook group. Thank you so much for being here. I am the reason that you're here. My goal as the organizer advisor is truly to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life so that we can cultivate this beautiful garden in humanity by each of us blossoming in our own unique way. That then vibrates out across your community, in your family, in your groups, and then that trickles out all throughout humanity on this planet, and we all need that right now. So this is the year we bloom. And no one can make you bloom but you. And in my opinion, this is the key to our happiness, is to be able to find comfort in our lives and to be able to embrace our own happiness. But that does take some work. So today is January the 5th. It is Thursday, so we have 3 togas for today. You guessed the color for our wardrobe restructuring, creating the rainbow closet. It is purple. So our process for organizing anything is to gather all that we have in that category. Then we're going to group them by whatever criteria you assign. It's personal, so whatever works for you. And then we go through, and then we get rid of what no longer serves us. We eliminate that negative energy, and then we create that dedicated space and put things away. So today, the color purple. So purple, violets, anything in that shade or hue, go ahead and gather, then group them by whatever criteria you assign. Go through. Now, in my go-through process this morning, because I'm doing this right along with you, even though I do this, this process, and I feel like I'm fairly well organized, I like going through the process because it then kind of brings everything back to square. So as I was going through, I noticed a bit of a disruption in this piece, this garment. You can see it has this little hole, and I thought, okay, well, that's quick. I can repair that. I'll just get my little sewing kit. But then as I was going through the garment, just kind of looking at it, I noticed that there was some really threadbare places along the entire garment. So at this point, this no longer is going to be something that I can use. I'm thinking of a way I can repurpose it, but quite honestly, it's probably something that's going to be disposed of. So just wanted to highlight that even though, I do this all the time, every day, my whole life is helping people get organized. And as a life coach, my goal is to help people really cultivate their own joy and happiness. But I still do it along with you every single day. I do the same process because that then helps me to really connect to that energy of the process, and then the questions or any kind of barrier might be illuminated for me so that I can integrate it into my process and to share with you. Okay, another thing I wanted to highlight is when I put my purple clothes in the closet, as I go by color, I take my accessories and I put them on a different hanger than all my other hangers. Now, if you have your closet where you have all the same hangers, that brings continuity and calm to your closet. So a large variety of different kind of hangers is going to give a feeling of chaos. So I suggest using all the same kind of hangers. You can use, hangers are fairly inexpensive, so use what works for you and your garments, but having them all the same gives continuity and calm. But then if we have in between each color a different hanger to denote the accessories. So this is a shawl, and in the winter and spring when it gets windy, I like to have a shawl so I can cover but I like to put them on a different hanger, and this is just so that I can find them easily. Okay, another little tip from the organizer advisor. Okay, that's our first toga for today, is wardrobe restructuring, creating our rainbow closet with the color purple today. Don't forget your accessories, purses, shoes, scarves, winter coats even. So, gather all of your purple items and then let's go through them, get them organized, and then put them in our rainbow closet. Our second toga for today, somebody's just asking, what is togas? Togas are today's goals, today's organizational goals and activities. So I like to plan about 3 a day, and that's very manageable, but they will accumulate as we gain momentum. So the second one today is we're going to continue working on our important document binder. This is what we keep in a safety deposit box or home safe. So we want to make sure that we have all of our legal documents. This is marriage licenses, marriage documents, divorce papers, adoption papers, name change forms, anything that is legal. Now, you don't have to necessarily put them in an envelope. You can if you want, but they're probably not going to fit in your page protector. So I just slip them in there. These are registered at the courthouse normally, so you can get copies if you need. So I don't put them in a Ziploc bag, but I do like to have them in my important paper documents because if you need to reference them, you have them. So that's up to you if you want to put them in a zip top bag for additional security. What I do is when I'm finished with my important document binder, it goes into a large 2-gallon Ziploc. Then it goes in the safe. There's another layer of protection from any kind of water damage for flooding, or if there's a fire and your safe leaks, it may be fireproof for a little bit, it may be waterproof for a little bit. Hello Brenda, how are you? Thank you for joining me. So legal documents today. Now, if you can't find all your legal documents at this time to put them in your binder, that's okay. As we go through the file the piles process, we will find them and then we'll know where to put them. So that is toga number 2. Toga number 3 is our self-care routine for today. Thursdays are my dental health days. So thus far we have created an exercise bin, which is all of our little exercise appliances, weights, yoga blocks, yoga mat, resistance bands, whatever. We created that bin. Then we created our facial skincare bin on Monday. This can be a bin, box, or basket, whatever works for you. But that's all of our facial products for our facials on Mondays and Fridays. On Tuesday, we created our mani-pedi bin, box, or basket, whatever device you store it in, but this is for our routine of mani-pedis on Tuesdays. Wednesday, we did our hair care. Deep conditioned our hair, got all of our hair care appliances clean, cleaned our hair brushes, got all of our hair care products together, went through those, tossed whatever was no good anymore, focusing on using the almost empty so that we can reduce the amount of product clutter. And then today is our dental health day. So we're going to go ahead and collect all of our dental health items. So like specialty items for specific dental appliances in your mouth, whatever little dental tools that you use. Remember, we want to use our Listerine spray to sanitize and sterilize. 1 part Listerine, 1 part water, or on this dental, you can use straight Listerine. Okay, so you want to clean and make sure all of those are functional and that they're sterilized because you do put them in your mouth. Also, new toothbrush. Now, at the beginning of every month, I change my toothbrush. Why? Because they clean better. It's like a new broom cleans best. A new toothbrush is going to clean your teeth better than an old frayed toothbrush. So at the beginning of every month, I change my toothbrush. Now, I use biodegradable toothbrushes. This is bamboo, and it's not plastic. So I really like to try and make conscious choices about disposing of things so that we're not contributing to the landfill issue. However, if you use traditional toothbrushes, you can stock up on these. Use those coupons. Stock up when you see a store sale. Double your savings with the coupons and the store sales. But I stock up on them. That way my whole family can get a new toothbrush at the beginning of every month, which is going to help keep your teeth and gums healthier. Little steps every day. I found these at TJ Maxx. These are biodegradable as well. This one is bamboo, and so I have a couple of more to use, but then I have these. These were on clearance for $5.50. I always shop clearance. I'm always about saving money, truly. So anyway, these have charcoal bristles, and so I got 4 for $5.50, so that's a little over $1 a piece. Okay, and they're biodegradable, so these can go right into my compost bin. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are taking good care of our mouth. Now, one of the things that I've discovered is toothpaste that is enamel restoring, or it has minerals. So I use a restorative toothpaste. I know that Crest came out with one, but as we go through some of the products that we have and we're using what we have, when we repurchase product to replace the empties, we want to make more conscious choices and try and find the healthier versions of the products that we use every day. So this could be cleaning products, personal care products, our toiletries, our makeup. We want to start to be more, hi Tiffany, how are you? Thank you for joining me. We want to be more conscious about what we dispose of, but also the products that we use on our body and how they're manufactured, so that we're really being consciously aware of promoting good energy. So lastly, teeth whitening. Now you can whiten with baking soda and peroxide. I like these whitening strips once a week. I like to, when I'm doing my meditation or yoga, pop on a whitening strip, because when our teeth is whiter, we have a healthy smile. We're going to smile more. We're going to have confidence. It's going to help our self-esteem, and that's going to enhance our happiness. Okay, so that's TOGA number 3. Number 1, Purple Day. Let's get that those rainbow closet. And then number 2 is legal documents in our important binder for us to store in our home safe or safety deposit box. Number 3, dental health. But remember, we also have our daily health and beauty routines. So that is exercise. Start where you are. If you're 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, or 30 minutes a day, whatever works for you. I'm personally doing yoga with Adrienne. She started a new little yoga practice segment, and it's every day, and I can feel the difference. And so I invite you to explore that. Yoga with Adrienne. She's amazing, very calming energy. But the yoga practice is so easy and beneficial. Okay, so exercise, whatever floats your boat. You know, if you like to bike ride or play soccer, tennis, whatever. But try to work up to about 30 minutes a day, but not something where you're really pushing yourself. This can be gentle. We don't have to be, a grand athlete. We are just working on this healthy, happy body, and whatever that looks like for you. Okay, vitamins and supplements, if you take them, if you subscribe to that practice, I do, so I include it. However, check with your physician, but also if you take them, make sure you have them in a place that you remember to take them. Also, we want to make sure we're hydrating. Now, another thing I suggest is maybe make some herb tea, and you can drink it hot or cold, but it's really, green tea is very healthy for you. It boosts your metabolism, and but whatever water-based beverage. I stay away from sodas. I stay away from a lot of juices. Mostly I do waters and teas. And an occasional juice or, soda isn't harmful if your practice every day is more healthy. Okay, so I love this little cup. It keeps it so cold, and I have to have cold beverages. Okay, take time for stillness. This is meditation, prayer, just even stillness, even a walking meditation, finding that flow state and finding joy in whatever you do. You could be sewing or knitting and still be in a meditative state. So don't just picture meditation as a yoga pose or, a restful pose where your body is completely still. You can get into a meditative state just doing something that you enjoy. That's just kind of, you get in that flow state. So, lastly, eat clean so that we nourish our body and not toxify, because we're, enhancing our health, and we want to make sure that we're eating foods that are going to nourish and not toxify or diminish our body. Okay, just to recap: purple clothes for our rainbow closet, legal documents for our important binder, dental health day, so a little bit of dental extra flossing, little bit of brushing, maybe use some restorative toothpaste to restore your enamel, and then get all of your dental items together and create your dental health basket bin or box. And then exercise, hydrate, meditate, take your vitamins if you subscribe to that, eat clean, and cultivate joy. At some point during your day, find something that brings you joy. That is our episode for today. Thank you all for joining me. I applaud you for this journey. I feel like we're already feeling empowered, and it feels good. All right, I will see you tomorrow.